Okay, welcome everyone to today's mini symposium. It is the second such mini symposium put on by the Smart Network, and today's mini symposium's called. The title is "Making Research Matter: Putting Research into Real Life Practice Through Commercialization." Well, of course, anyone here who's a researcher, of course, your research matters. It's one of the most important things to your life in your life, I'm sure, as it is with mine. However, there's a few different ways that one can extend your research to others. We can publish papers, and that's very good for getting our research results out for our peers and our colleagues to read and learn about. We can patent our our ideas. And that also puts things into the public domain. And that's actually probably a very important step that we're going to talk about today at certain levels. But another way to really get one's ideas and what we're all passionate about in our research to the public or out into the real world is through commercialization. And of course, I'm sure many of you are interested in this because you are here today participating in this mini symposium and want to learn a little bit more about how to commercialize, how to get that idea from concept, something on the bench, something in your head, out into the world so that others can benefit from the work that you're doing. And this can come in many, many forms. This can come in the forms of pharmaceuticals or devices, or even just different products. Today we're going to hear, I think, a little bit about a paint, a special type of paint that has antimicrobial properties. So there's lots of different ways that we can approach commercialization. Now, my main reason for doing this, for trying to put forth this this talk or this mini symposium is I do have two spin-off companies of my own, and they've both of them have taken very, very different paths in terms of how long it's taken to get them up and running. And the second one was much, much, much easier than the first. And the reason is because I learned a lot going through the journey of getting something out there. And it would be it's nice to hear how other people do it, because I'm sure I made many mistakes along the way for the first spin-off company, and we could have made some optimizations, as it were. So the idea here today is to hear. We're going to start with three speakers. The first three speakers are going to tell us about their journey in getting their ideas, their research, their innovations from bench to the hands of people who can use these products. And then so we'll be able to hopefully draw quite a bit of insight from how they've gone through the process. And they are fairly different processes here. Like I said, we have someone who is a chemical engineer, and we have rehabilitation specialists. So it's quite the gambit. And then in the second half of the mini symposium today, we're gonna explore some of the some more details about some of the policy, some of the ways in which we can get our ideas through the university system and start spin-off companies, for instance. And then we're going to talk, there will be two talks at the very end for incubators. One of them is, both of them through the University of Alberta, and one is IM YEG, and the other one is ST Innovations. So we're going to see what types of services and supports that these two incubators can provide, but just in general to get a better sense of exactly what an incubator is, because I'm sure some of us here are very, very new to this, and the idea of an incubator is also a new concept. So today, let us start with a researcher from here at the university. Her name is Jana Reiger, and she's a professor in the Faculty of Rehabilitation Medicine here at the University of Alberta. Oh, sorry, I'm going to take one step back quickly. So just a little bit of rules and regulations, I guess, into how the meeting is being run. This Zoom is set up as a meeting. So everyone here has the ability to share a screen, to raise their hand, to contribute to the chat, or to unmute themselves and to begin speaking. I would ask that we refrain all questions till the end of speakers' time of their presentation. And if you want to raise a hand, put it in the chat, and then I will call upon you to ask your question, so that we don't have a whole bunch of people just rushing to their microphones and trying to speak all at the same time. You can insert your question directly into the chat, and I can read it if you'd like. And just when I call upon you, you can just unmute yourself and ask your question. Michelle will be hosting this meeting today, and she'll be taking care of some of the back end. And if some people are unmuted, she may mute you in case people forget to mute themselves. Okay. Let's get to it then. So Jana Reiger is a professor in the Faculty of Rehabilitation Medicine here at the University of Alberta. She's the founder of a spin-off company called True Angle Medical, and she's the brainchild, as it were, behind the mobility device, which she's going to talk to us about today and tell us quite a bit about. This device is designed to help people with their swallowing exercises. She's going to tell us about her journey from getting this device from idea out into the market, because this is a real world commercialized device as of right now. And so she's gone the entire length, as it were, from start all the way to finish, but I'm sure there's still many steps along the way that Jana is eager to continue on. Her presentation today will be in a slightly different style, in that I'm going to be doing somewhat of an interview with Jana, and so I'll be asking her some questions in a more formal interview style, and then she will be she has some slides, and then she'll be open to questions at the end.